Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Gibson.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
No luck. Durant with some nice D. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Well, when you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Here's Gibson. Can't get it to go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. He's got 11. Here's Durant. Oklahoma City gets it back. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Dunleavy. Goes back up. Durant, no good.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Durant. Here's Adams. Goes back up. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor, he checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Roberson.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Bulls trail by 11. And here's Rose outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pulls up from the corner. Westbrook missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Moore outside. From deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Moore's got 5.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Brooks up on top. He's covered by Westbrook. McDermott, no one around him. Noah kicks to McDermott. And the Bulls, another three.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
From deep. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Thunderball.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer. 1 second left. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, up 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. That'll be a 5-second call.
Turnover.
Yeah, baby.
Chicago ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Thunder leading by 7. Brooks out there with Etuan Moore. Then there's Noah. Then it's McDermott. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Durant nails both of them. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7-foot 5-inch arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too. Right wing. Robertson can't hit.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Baca comes in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. And he gets it to go. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Noah. And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. No good from Durant.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Noah.
And that put back about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
That doesn't go either for Durant. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. They get it again. And Noah with the slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's more. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
And here we go. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish? Impressive.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 9. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Dishes it to Westbrook. Got that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Kicks it to Robertson. Passes it to Adams. Durant attacking. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Westbrook.
Oh! That athletic ability
Yeah.
there. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Thunder.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Russell Westbrook. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Durant, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Just 5 to shoot. The dish to Robertson. Here's Adams, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.